When thinking about the microbiome, besides it being a part of us, it's also its own ecosystem. It's all these different species of organisms living together.
The microbiome is like a very busy city. Microbes, they have specific roles and they contribute to the community's functions. They synthesize vitamins, they synthesize nutrients, they regulate our immune systems.
It wasn't really until the late 90s that people started to understand we have this complexity of microbes that live and interact together and work with our system. The microbiome is going to be the key for our understanding what's going on with the body, but also how to get the body back to health.
About 25 or 30 years ago, we thought that maybe there were a few thousand different species of bacteria. We now know that there's millions or even tens of millions of different species of bacteria. And that's driven by our ability to apply DNA sequencing technologies to communities of microorganisms and explore the diversity.
We're actually able to identify bacteria that are present in a person's microbiome down to the species and strain level, and for us to be able to provide our healthcare partners with a better understanding of what pathogens might be flourishing.
Given now that we really have to use genomics to understand the microbiome, that really puts TGen in a great place because of TGen being a leading force in using genomics for understanding health.
We're starting to think about how do we move beyond just observing, say, what organisms are present in an environment to starting to understand what their activity looks like.
The complexities are actually beyond our imagination. There is so many different interactions happening within these microbes under a whole variety of different conditions. We have to set up a series of studies where we're looking at the microbiome in context of different disease states. That's why we work with a number of clinicians at City of Hope to understand what's going on within their specific patient populations.
What's very exciting to me about Marcel Vanderbrink coming on as the president of the City of Hope National Medical Center is that Marcel brings an enormous amount of expertise in collecting microbiome samples in a clinical setting. By combining that with TGen's expertise in processing those samples and analyzing those samples, I think we're very well poised to make major advances in cancer microbiome research.
This will lead us to tailor more effective treatment plan and less side effect for the patients.
We are just now scratching the surface of understanding the physiology of this microbiome organ. As we're going along, we're trying to find ways that we can really make an impact in getting people back to a healthy state as they're going through cancer. People with diabetes, improve their glucose levels. All of that can be done through the microbiome.
Nothing in human health makes sense except for in the light of the human microbiome.